Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube. We got some interesting stuff here. Wheel of Fortune, Baleful Strix are the two coolest looking cards to me. Thirst for Discovery is a really sweet magic card, especially in cubes like this where you're going to have basic lands in your deck a lot. It just ends up being like a better Thirst for Knowledge a lot of the time, because you usually want to discard your bad lands anyway. So we're not... your lands that are bad, not the literal card bad lands. What kind of mood am I in? I think I'm in the first pick Wheel of Fortune mood. It's just a good place to be, you know? First pick Wheel of Fortune, second pick Emrakul. I mean, we could do that. I have not drafted an Emrakul deck in a long time. I think, again, the play to win picks are probably Fractured Identity and then Swords to Plowshares. Those cards are great, but I'm here to do some nonsensical things. Also, I've been drafting my cube a ton lately, and just playing my cube makes drafting this format so substantially different. Like, let me choose a pick here. I mean, it's probably Mana Vault, so it's pretty easy. Like, so there's my Discord. I've been drafting my cube, but this is the deck I just recently drafted in my cube, where like the fixing is amazing, and there's so many like 1 and 2 drops. So it was a Underworld Breach, Brain Freeze, Lion's Eye Diamond win condition with Krark the Thumbless, and then just a bunch of like Ancestral Recall, Ponder, Preordain, Seer Visions to dig through your deck. Really sweet deck. Back to the draft though. Yeah, we're gonna take Mana Vault. Yeah, so anyway, if you're interested in drafting decks like that on my Discord, there'll be a link in the bottom. We fire drafts almost every single day, and there's some sweet stuff. I'll take this pick here. Ooh, we could take Ulamog and go in on the Eldrazi. Bazaar of Baghdad can let us go like Shallow Grave Emrakul, but Bazaar tends to come around, so let's take these two Eldrazi and see what happens. I can highlight some other decks. I played against Moss Boss in my games. They had a really awesome Clan Ironworks deck with the full combo, so Scrap Trawler, Myr Retriever, even Workshop Assistant, Foundry Inspector, Tishar, and Urza to just go like all the way deep. They were just missing like a Myr Retriever or a Pyrite Spellbomb as the win condition, but that was a sweet matchup. I only won because I cheesed them with a Brain Freeze at the very end. Ooh, Turnabout? Kiki-Jiki is non-legendary, so you can't copy these dudes. We could take Gristlebrand and just go all the way in, but I think we're here for a Turnabout. Yeah, we can do that. Anyway, that's my Discord. It's a great place. We're trying to schedule events. If you have your own cube you want to play, come on in, let us know. We'll schedule an event for you. And I'm planning on setting up tournaments with my cube. And if you haven't seen much about my cube, oh, Eureka. Oh, okay. Now we're here. I'm just here to draft some nonsense. If you haven't seen much about my cube, I'm working on write-ups, so I'll link to those in the description too. They should be close to finished. The archetypes are kind of wild. I have like a full Elves combo. I have Clan Ironworks combo. It's very low curve, very synergy-based cube, and I took out all the dumb cards. So, oh my gosh, this is about as good of a start as one could ask for. All right, now, how do I turn this into a sensical deck? We have Oath of Druids, Eureka, Wheel of Fortune, Turnabout. So I can't really take any other creatures here. Worn Power Stone can let me like ramp really big, but I also probably want fixing. So I'm gonna take the Plateau. Although Worn Power Stone's pretty good if I'm storming. Let's take that. Let's be super greedy here. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood. I'm here to have fun. Let's see what we can do with these Eldrazi. Plow under Ugin the Spirit Dragon Progenitus. Progenitus is like another good one with Oath, but it's kind of like the worst option. Ugin's really cool with Eureka, because normally you can like Ugin, and if they put in like control magic, you can just like -4 exile it. Yeah, let's take Ugin. Let's just take a bunch of expensive cards and a bunch of Eureka type effects. Mystical Tutor for Eureka. Let's test out this card. I could take Deathcap Glade. I could take Koth of the Hammer. I think Deathcap Glade. Like, if I get Vampiric or Demonic Tutor, I'm gonna want that. Shattered Sanctum versus just like a Firebolt. I can't play Wall of Roots, obviously, because we're playing Oath of Druids. Am I ever gonna want white cards? Probably not. Bazaar of Baghdad versus Oblivion Stone. Oblivion Stone can keep me alive. That's definitely a thing, but I like Bazaar of Baghdad. I don't know. I want to Shallow Grave some people. If I can find that card, take a Light Up the Stage. Lightning Helix. Oh, I guess that's the white cards I wanted, huh? And Tide Hollow Scholar. They keep trying to give me creatures. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Is this the one deck where I pass Soul Ring for channel? What is happening here? Soul Ring's very good here, but so is channel. Okay. This is one of the hardest decisions I've ever made. Also, this is a very wild draft. I don't know what to do. Soul Ring's great. I can like turn 2 Eureka, turn 2 Worn Power Stone. Like Wheel of Fortune is good if I'm storming, so it's just a strong card. Channel just gives me some turn 2 wins, like outright. You just play channel, play Emrakul, the game's over. Honestly, I think this is more of a channel deck than it is a Soul Ring deck. This hurts though. Like, someone's gonna get a Soul Ring passed to them. Yeah, I don't think channel's coming around. Although it might, right? I took both the Eldrazi, but if it doesn't come around, I'll be really sad. I think basically channel just makes my deck better than any of the other cards possibly could. There's Show and Tell. We're just going for it. We're going in. Actually, that might come around, and Rockville Vale is important. I want Show and Tell in my deck, but I think it comes around. There's the Shallow Grave to go with Bazaar of Baghdad. Is there anything else I can really do here? Like, I'm probably not playing this blue, so I think I'm just like, Jund Reanimator. Let's go. Shallow Grave, get in there. Exhume doesn't work. You need creatures. You need instant speed reanimation with these two because they shuffle as a replacement effect, or when they enter the graveyard, they shuffle back. Gitaxian Probe's actually interesting. It can show you what's in their hand before you cast your Eureka or Show and Tell, so you know the coast is clear. But I think I need the fixing here because my mana is a bit ambitious, shall we say? Haunted Ridge for black-red, sure. Blightsteel Colossus, I like that. Demir Signet, I don't really need the blue, but it does speed us up. Blightsteel Colossus with Shallow Grave is a funny way to kill them. Although, no, this doesn't work, right? It's a replacement effect. Yeah, let's do it. Blightsteel Colossus, Eureka, Oath of Druids. Factor Fiction, Selesnya Signet, Botanical Sanctum. I think I want the Signet. We're here to get green mana and go fast. Wrath of God, Lodestone Golem. I can't play the Golem. Mishra's Workshop doesn't really help. This deck is like building itself and it's awesome. I'll take Assassin's Trophy, I guess. We're pretty much all in on like a channel Blightsteel or something. I think taking channel here worked out so much better than Soul Ring would have. Just because like all of these cards are pretty good to cast on turn 2. I just have to figure out my mana. Am I not playing Lightning Helix? Oh, someone took Show and Tell? Are you kidding me? That's unreal. Nobody takes Show and Tell from there. What the heck? I can Tinker for Blightsteel. I have like a couple artifacts, so that's an option. I could just take Unholy Heat. I can't believe they took my Show and Tell. What even is this? No. Wait, maybe this was the Soul Ring pack. I think this was the Soul Ring pack. I don't think I need the white fixing. I'm just gonna take Unholy Heat so I can stay alive. No, Tinker Blightsteel. Let's just go for all degenerate stuff. There's Show and Tell. I could also take a Witchclaw Talisman for Eureka, but that gives them cards. Let's take Show and Tell. I'm just going for mono nonsense. Sunbaked Canyon, sure. I could just put a Dark Confidant in my deck. That seems like a really bad idea. Through the Breach! Oh my gosh. We did it. We did it. Alright, the last card we need is Sneak Attack, and then just like a ton of mana fixing. And then we will be in business. Black Lotus obviously would be great too. What is this draft? So I opened Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, Ancestral Recall. There's a Sneak Attack in the pack though. This is unreal. This is one of the most absurd drafts I've ever done. I don't know what to take either. Like, Sneak Attack's ridiculous, but Mana Crypt actually lets me play cards. Like, I can turn one Show and Tell off of this pack's so good. Like, let's see. This gets taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a chance Sneak Attack comes around. It's like the last card I need for the cube combo. But the thing is, Sneak Attack gets substantially better if I have Mana Crypt in play or in my deck, because then I can play it on like turn 2. So I have to take Mana Crypt here first. It just really hurts that like this is the way the pack's shaped up, basically. This is a fairly decent Mind Twist deck. I have Mana Vault and Mana Crypt. I could just like nuke their hand and then play Eureka. I like that. All right, I'm not playing Turnabout. Probably not playing Tinker. Well, I did just get Mana Crypt actually. Hang on. I don't have any blue fixing whatsoever. So that's, I guess, something to think about. But we'll figure it out. Ooh, Copperline Gorge. I probably just got to take this card. The rest of the cards are awesome, but I need my green-red mana early, especially if I'm trying to cast, like, Channel. And let's see, I have 6 lands, so I essentially have 20 playables. Seems reasonable. This deck is wild, man. I could have had Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault if I wasn't drafting this nonsense, but that's okay. Cultivate is probably just the card I need. Good fixing. Yeah, like none of these other cards really Oh, Nahiri. She often comes around. I think Cultivate's really helpful. Yeah, Nahiri is a really good way to like cheat Emrakul into play. Regrowth, Thousand Year Storm, Recurring Nightmare, Wheel of Misfortune. Mana Flare? I could just go Mana Flare hard casting my dudes. I don't know what to do here. I guess Dark Slick Shores probably is the pickup. If I'm trying to show and tell and tinker and stuff, I just gotta do that. Manamorphose is actually pretty good, so is Breeding Pool. Manamorphose drawing a card is nice, because I can effectively just run a smaller deck size. But Breeding Pool, I think I'm gonna take the land. Spell Pierce, Olivia Crimson Bride. Living Death doesn't really do anything. Temple Garden, I don't have any fetch lands. I wish the mana in this cube was a bit better. Would take Spell Pierce? I'm not sure. Chandra is pretty good, actually. I can play really fast Chandra. The problem is her uptick, like, can exile my win conditions, but I have a lot of them. So I'll do that. I will take Raging Ravine. Again, well, I could take Raging Ravine. Seething Song is also tempting. No, let's take the mana. Yeah, okay, it didn't come around. Oh, I really, really wanted that sneak attack. But it's okay. We can take Sylvan Library, which is actually pretty decent in this deck, because we need some amount of card draw somewhere. Then Desperate Ritual, I don't know. Inquisition of Kozilek or Kolagon's Command. Or actually, Sphinx of the Steel Wind is an interesting Tinker target as well. So we have Show and Tell, Tinker, and Eureka. I'm going to take Inquisition. I think being able to see their hand is pretty valuable. I'll take a Braid. Mana Flare? Am I ever casting stuff with Mana Flare? I need like 6 lands in play. I'm never playing Wheel of Misfortune though. Chupacabra is fine in some matchups. Alright, this deck is something. Now we have to figure out what we're doing with it. I guess white fixing for Dam actually would have made some amount of sense. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so Through the Breach is great. We have that. We have Oath of Druids. We have Channel, Sylvan Library. Maybe I don't main deck Dam. I feel like Bizarre Shallowgrave is a bit ambitious, and I'm looking for cards to cut anyway. So this is 23, including Mana Crypt as a spell. So I get 17 lands plus Mana Crypt. That honestly feels pretty reasonable. I can run Sunbaked Canyon, but I think I have enough red fixing right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 red sources for just a couple red cards. And then black sources I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue sources, I have 2. Yeah, alright, I'll run Sunbaked Canyon as a red source. And then, do I want a single blue? Yeah, because I have Cultivate, so I want at least one of each land. I only have like 3 black cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 black sources right now, so Swamp will put it at 5, with Cultivate being 6. And then red, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to go down on red and up on green because I want to maximize my chance of turn 2 channel. Right now I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green sources. So turn 2 channel is pretty likely. All right, let's do it. See you guys round 1. All right, opponent, Master Shonen. Let's go first. We have Tinker, we have Oath of Druids. You know, sure. Let's keep this hand. Tell opponent good luck, have fun. All we need them to do is play a single creature, and then we're in business. Also, if we draw a single artifact, we're also in business. We have a lot of things that can put us in business. Just go like turn 1 Thraben Inspector, or Birds of Paradise, or float mana and pass the turn. You know what? Alright, I guess we're just gonna Tinker. That's fine. Island, Mana Crypt, Tinker out of Blightsteel Colossus. Ho hum, not a big deal, whatever. Alright, round one down. Game one, I mean. I don't know what their deck is. It's they have they just floated a mana in past turn. That's wild. Well, I'm fairly happy with my Mana Crypt pickup. This card is pretty ridiculous, especially if it's just in your opener. We can turn one Oath of Druids if they play like a Land War Elves or something, which would be pretty nice. Alright, sure. I'm fine with that. They get to draw cards. There's Eureka. Yeah, let's just play Oath of Druids here. They can draw a card here. Good luck. Ooh, they have a Mana Crypt of their own. That's scary. No, they had an answer. Oh, that's unbelievable. You can't just answer my plays here. All right. We take a damage here. Well, hopefully we don't take damage. Unbelievable. I guess I play Sylvan Library. Rockfell Vale. Oh, I could pay the 1. Haha. We're really in the damage yourself mode right now. But if I hit like Emrakul and a land, I can Through the Breach Emrakul. I heard that would be pretty decent. And then I can like abrade my own Mana Crypt if I need to. Renin 6 getting back Arid Mesa, sure. Their deck is really wild. This is a very strange matchup. Alright, no losing flips. I lose the flip. There's Wheel of Fortune. Use Sylvan Library's ability, yes. Mind Twist Wurn Power Stone. So I can empty their hand just to give them a new hand. I think I'm just gonna put these on top and then Wheel of Fortune. Are you making a video? Yep. This is one match. Yeah, let's just cast Wheel of Fortune. Who knows? You can draw. Well, that's a terrible hand, but I guess I can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They had Ugin and lands in hand? No! I killed a... Alright, let's go Wurn Power Stone here. Take a bit of damage on our turn, but then we're set up for something big on the following turn. I have 8 mana right now, so I could Mind Twist their hand away, including paying for Mana Vault. I don't really have any Wrath effects, so I guess drawing Ugin is like my best out. I think if I just don't play Mana Vault there, that's way better, right? Yeah, if I just wait, I Wurn Power Stone this turn. No, that wouldn't have worked, because I played this, then I got 3 mana, I tapped this to play this. If I didn't do that, I would have 2 mana, and I couldn't cast Wurn Power Stone. How did we end up in like the 5-color nonsense mirror match? Oh, wait, that's actually pretty good. I will search for a land. Breeding Pool tapped? Sure. Okay, I'm gonna empty their hand. Oh, that's spicy. Wow, their deck's really well like set up for this matchup. And they have a Karakas? What is this? At least Ulamog the Infinite Gyre can beat Karakas, but this is brutal. So now I cannot afford to pay for Mana Vault because they can just destroy it. Okay, I need to stop losing flips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can Mind Twist 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I can get rid of their whole hand here. And then hold up like red mana just to scare them. Mind Twist you for 7. And I'll actually just pay the 1 here. If they have Mana Tithe, you know, whatever. Oh, okay. They do that. Easy ability, yes. I will grab a island. And now I don't even have to worry about Mana Tithe. Actually, I don't have to do this, right? They draw and then they're going to discard. Alright, Kiki Jiki, Recruiter of the Guard, Cultivate Rockvale Vale. Alright, we really need to not lose a flip here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drawing Tinker would be pretty nice, because I could tinker away the Mana Crypt. Okay, they're getting back a land instead of the way to destroy stuff. They drew Oko? Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but we have game 3. So we take 4, so I have to pay for Mana Vault, and I don't think there's really... Oh, I just died to Renin 6. I don't think there's much I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'll just lose the flip. I was drawing show and tell, which wouldn't have helped. Their deck is so set up to beat mine, it's unbelievable. Do I want to go with Bizarre Shallow Grave? It gets around a lot of the things they have. I'm also really concerned about show and tell because they have Oko in their deck. So let's do this, I guess. Bizarre Shallow Grave instead of show and tell Oko. And I guess we just get rid of... What's the worst card here? Chandra? Or Eureka? Maybe Eureka. Eureka's pretty suspicious. Yeah, we'll just go Bizarre Shallow Grave. Go first. There's Channel Ugin. I think I'm alright with that. In fact, I can probably... I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good on turn 2. If I wait one more turn, I can Channel Ugin Wheel of Fortune. It really depends on what they do. Their deck's kind of scary. They have like Mana Crypt and all that. They kept 7. Okay. Go ahead. They didn't have Mana Crypt. Alright, this feels like I'm probably just supposed to channel out an Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not an Emrakul, unfortunately, but it's still pretty good. Boros Signet is fine. Firebolt, so let's uptick Ugin. I kind of want a Wheel of Fortune here. It gives them 1 extra card. Ugin's about to ultimate 2, though. I guess well, they kept this hand for a reason. So I'm just trying to think what they could have that stops this. I think I'm gonna Wheel of Fortune. It just sets me up to do so well. Recruit of the Guard, Restoration of a Ganjo, Cultivate. So they actually didn't have anything to stop me. So maybe that was a bad idea. But that hand, like, I was gonna have a bad time going forward anyway. Survival of the Fittest without tapping Boros Signet. Okay. I wonder what they have. I mean, we're gonna ultimate Ugin. You gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, then put 7 permanent cards from your hand. Oh yeah, we ultimate Ugin and then we mind twist them. That seems decent to me. Alright, 7 permanent cards. Let's go Ulamog, Blightsteel, and just a bunch of lands. I like that. Then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can mind twist them for 6 after playing Selesnya Signet even. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can play around Mana Tithe. Because they do have Boros Signet Mana Tithe. Forest. Discard your hand. Mind twist you for 6. Seems good to me. Cathar Commando, sure. Ugin the Spirit Dragon escaped Wild's Eternal Witness Golos. Alright. Show me what you got, opponent. Well, it's anyone's game. I'm curious what they have. Oko? Ooh. Oko is a thing. They can't deal with Ugin though, and I think that's ultimately going to be what takes it down. They've top decked Oko at the proper time every time though. Alright, Blightsteel is a 3/3. I believe I can tinker this Blightsteel Colossus into a Blightsteel Colossus. We'll see though. So Ugin is going to kill the Cathar Commando. Then I'm going to attack Ugin. Oh, I could just kill them. That works too. Man, I wanted to tinker away my Blightsteel into a Blightsteel. GG's. What a game indeed. Alright, see you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against the Dark Knight 23. We're going to mulligan this hand with only mana. This hand has Oath of Druids and Tinker, so I'm going to keep this. And this hand is actually better than I got to mulligan because Blightsteel Colossus is on the bottom. So not only is it just in my deck, but I'm guaranteed to not draw it. The downside is it is on the bottom for Oath of Druid, so like if for some reason I go through the other 2 creatures, I could end up in trouble. Well, that's quite the start from the opponent. I feel like I'm going to get hit by like a Wheel of Fortune here. Let's go ahead and play... I guess Breeding Pool tapped. If I draw Mana Crypt, I'm probably going to cast Tinker next turn. Or Mana... yeah, actually this makes sense. Mana Crypt or Mana Vault. I just want Breeding Pool in play. Burst Lightning my face. Wow. Okay. Balance is interesting. Did not expect that one. So I get to keep 1 card in hand. They keep 3. I guess I'm going to keep Oath of... they're playing Balance. I'm going to keep Oath of Druids. choose a card in my hand to keep, right? Yeah. That's the draw we wanted. Yeah, that's a pretty sick start by the opponent. We're just gonna get killed by Nahiri. Through the breach, perfect. Alright, Layla comes down. If I draw a land, she just exiles enchantments, doesn't she? They have Inferno Titan. I'm just trying to get a feel for how good Oath of Druids is good against them in general. Yep, hitting Layla as your last card is pretty good. Alright, game 2. After that monstrosity, I don't think there's much to change, really. I mean, it was just a pretty lucky hit from them. Layla, Inferno Titan, Nahiri. So I guess I need to be a little bit on the lookout for Nahiri with my show and tell nonsense. But, yeah, I don't know. Balance to be down to one card in hand on the draw, or on the play, is pretty nice. Go first. Oh, man. I have to keep this hand. If I draw an untapped green source, I win. If I don't, I lose. I have like 2 turns to get there. I think this is the hand that you keep. Their deck seems really strong. Good player on Spell Pierce. Come on, deck. Untapped green. Even tapped green. I mean, preferably untapped, but I'll take tapped. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, let's cast Channel. I can play on Spell Pierce. Let's cast Ulamog first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kill your land. What a fun and interactive series of games this has been. This has literally been both of us kill each other on turn 2 when the other person has 1 land in play. Let's go. Alright. Alright, game 3. Do I want to mulligan? I told my opponent some real interactive magic here. I have Ulamog, but really nothing to do with it. I do have a Cultivate to fix my mana. I think I'm going to keep. I don't know, this might be a mistake not mulliganing to Channel, but with Ulamog in play, like, Channel is always a live draw. Play Overgrown Tomb tapped. Oh no, did they have Chromox and Mox Diamond and Balance? Yikes. Dak Faden, that's good to know about. Goodbye, Selesnya Signet, I suppose. Discard 2 lands. I would love to cast Eureka here, even though it's probably a terrible idea. Alright, I can't even play the Signet because of Dak Faden. They don't have white mana currently, though. They discarded Balance. Okay, that's good. Goblin Rabble Master dies to Firebolt. Also pretty good against Ulamog, surprisingly enough. So let's go Firebolt, your Rabble Man. Pass turn. Next turn I can play Eureka. Hopefully I draw like Emrakul or something, because it's a bit scary to cast just a lone Eureka. Okay, they play Layla. They have 2 cards in hand. And they have Dak Faden Emblem. You get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more permanents, gain control of those permanents. Do I think they can Burst Lightning my Ulamog? Well, we're here to find out. You don't put Eureka in your deck to not cast Eureka. Play Sunbait Cannon, we play Selesnya Signet. Put Ulamog. Thundermaw Hellkite. Wait, they really waited? What if I just said no and then they don't get to put Thundermaw into play? That's wild. So now I can Wheel of Fortune into... Okay, they didn't take my Ulamog, that's good. I was supposed to float mana with that. Oh, that was a mistake. Maybe not, though. Alright. I have that. A little bit scary. I guess it didn't matter that I didn't tap it. I just saved myself a point of damage. I take 10. Sylvan Library. So I can flashback Firebolt on Thundermaw Hellkite, and that will kill it. It's actually kind of a close game. The thing is I have to attack with Ulamog, and that just exposes Layla. Don't really know what I can have here. Land, Mana Crypt, Through the Breach. That's what I can hit off Wheel of Fortune. Land and Mana Crypt, Through the Breach, Emrakul would do it. Right? Or Mana Vault. Yeah, actually this is the play. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, never mind. That's not what I was looking for at all. Holy cow, that was terrible. Alright. I did have a winning play at least, which is encouraging. Mana Vault through the Breach Emrakul would have done it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Yeah, actually, that would have done it. So we had outs here. I guess I may as well show that I could do it. Mana Vault. GG's. Yeah. All right. Draw a card. Channel Assassin's Trophy. Assassin's Trophy wouldn't have helped. Holy land. What is going on there? That's a lot of lands in a row. Oh, Ugin the Spirit Dragon. That would have helped. All right, see you guys next round. All right, we're putting it Nizhang. We're going first. And we have a turn 1 Tinker Blightsteel. Do I want to Thoughtseize Inquisition first? That makes my hand so much slower. The answer is no. The answer is we just Blightsteel on turn 1. Get out of there. What a fun deck this is. Good luck, opponent. It's like the least interactive games of Magic I've ever played in my life. It's interesting. I don't really like the play pattern. It's fun every once in a while, but like, I don't know. It's something. All right, can I do back-to-back Tinker Blightsteel into Channel Emrakul? No, but I do have Oath of Druids. That's probably a keep here. Especially if I can go like Inquisition into Oath of Druids. Breeding Pool. I'll play that tapped. Man, if my opponent saw my deck and knew how unlikely the turn 1 Tinker is, they would be pretty upset. They have Ancestral? No. Okay. Oath of Druids is in play. There's our Mana Vault. So I guess I played the wrong land here. Let's go Copperlime Gorge, Mana Vault. I don't want to land Oath of Druids just yet. I kind of want to wait until they put a creature in play. Or until I can like hit Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay. Yeah, I could just cast Oath of Druids regardless of what they exile. Cost 2 more, right? Yeah. In fact, I could even play Chandra if they exile Chandra. I could just do whatever I want. Okay, they hit Chandra, which means they're not scared of Oath of Druids, but I could just play Oath of Druids. Hopefully I draw a black source and I can just Inquisition them. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Let's go Sunbaked Canyon Oath. Pass turn. Man, can you imagine if this deck got Sneak Attack too? And Soul Ring? Oh, that'd be so good. And they can like Lightning Bolt their own Elite Spellbinder? Yeah, sure. That's fine. So Oath has no triggers. Don't want to untap Mana Vault. So Lesnia Signet. And she cannot play lands. That's good to know. Let's go Forest. 6 mana for Chandra. And I think I'm just going to add mana here and play Selesnya Signet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can actually hardcast Ulamog in 2 turns. Fractured Identity, my Chandra, Gideon, Jura. Okay. Gideon can kill Chandra. That's kind of a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll be 2 mana away. I think I'd probably don't untap Mana Vault here. Because I kind of want to like crack Sunbaked Canyon. I draw Emrakul? What is this? Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah, let's crack Sunbaked. Well, let's play a land and uptick Chandra first. No. 2, 3, 4. Because I kind of want to hit a black source. Through the Breach, I can play right now. 4, 5. If I hit Wheel of Fortune, it's not a big deal. Alright, let's uptick Chandra. Okay. I will play Channel. That seems pretty good to me. Then I get to go land. Oh, and they can't even stop me from... Oh, this is so good. Yeah, let's just go ahead and cast Emrakul. What a deck. I was complaining about drawing Emrakul. Here's where I get like Fire Blasted. Take an extra turn. You have no permanence. Alright, there you go. That was, without a doubt, the most bizarre leagues I've ever played with a very strange deck. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And join the Discord. If you want to draft my cube, join the Discord. There's tons of sweet decks that I've drafted. Let's just go through some decks that other people have drafted, maybe. Let's see. There's some spicy ones I saw before. No, different cube. Anyway, join the Discord. You can go look at all the decks. We've been drafting a ton. Come and hang out. See you guys next time. If you made it this far into the video, you're clearly enjoying the content. So if you want to help support me being able to make more content, there's two ways to do it. The first is free and very easy. Just following me on Instagram. You get, to see cool stuff like this cat made out of trees or this dog that's an island. Some very interesting or trippy videos like this one, which it's not for everybody. The other one is just going to my store. I sell art like the ones I've shown. So there's a lot of cool stuff there. You can shop the collections and see things like this. I'm selling t-shirts. And I would really appreciate it. Thank you.